And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Maurice Drummond. Here are some stories making news. St. Louis County Executive Sam Page announced the removal of the indoor dining ban in St. Louis County. Now, the plan is for indoor dining to resume on Monday. Restaurants can be at 25% capacity and tables must be 6 feet apart. There's also a 10 p.m. curfew.
It's important to emphasize that we're able to make this policy change because the numbers are going in the right direction. But it's also important for everyone to realize that indoor dining, even with these protocols, continues to pose substantial risk to patrons and employees alike.
Time now for a check of the forecast with Matt Chambers, and it's been a wet day, right, Matt?
It certainly has, Maurice, and that trend continues for a little bit longer. There's actually some snowflakes flying around parts of metropolitan St. Louis because, as predicted, the cold air's caught up with the back edge of all this rain we had through the morning and the first part of the afternoon, and it's converting some of that to a rain-snow mix, in some cases just a little bit of snow. I don't think that'll have an impact on travel other than to just keep the roads wet a little bit longer. It's too brief a window of opportunity to talk about shovelable snow. That's not going to happen. By 2 or 3 this afternoon, St. Louis is kind of the dividing line between drier conditions to the north and west and the rain lingering to the south and east. We'll be at 35 chilly degrees in St. Louis. So again, not concerned about travel impacts in terms of snowy or ice-packed roads. That's not going to be a problem, but still, you might see some snowflakes, and that's going to keep the roads wet a little longer. By 6 p.m., most of the rain is out of even our southern and eastern section. Still a little bit of a lingering shower or maybe a brief mix down here. By 6 o'clock this evening, St. Louis is at 33 degrees. We were at 47 at about 8 this morning. It's been an odd temperature day for sure, topsy-turvy. 9 o'clock tonight, we're at 31 degrees. It's dry, it's cold, the rain's long gone, and there might even be a few breaks in the clouds, which leads us to an interesting scenario for New Year's Eve that we'll talk about in a moment. So just bear in mind, temperatures this afternoon will be dropping. It'll be a little breezy. It's just kind of a raw afternoon. Northwest wind at 10 to 20 with that rain coming to an end, potentially as a spotty mix. Now, I'm going to fast forward the super predictor to 6 p.m. Thursday. This is 6 o'clock New Year's Eve. So the morning looks fine. The afternoon looks fine. We're probably going to get some sunshine tomorrow. High temperatures a little bit warmer than what we had this afternoon, certainly. But by 6 or 7 p.m., rain is developing to our south, well to our south. It's moving north. It's moving into air that is colder. So some of this rain could potentially become sleet, maybe even some freezing rain, but by 10 o'clock, we're 2 hours away from the new year here, right? 10 o'clock tomorrow night, it's still to the south and southwest. It's going to take a little while to move into the metro. Could be on the southern doorstep of the metro by about midnight. My bigger concern is if you do go out to a gathering and then you're driving home early in the morning on Friday, yikes, a mix of green and pink, especially west and north of St. Louis. Some sleet, some freezing rain, and certainly wet roads in St. Louis. The time I want to watch here is about midnight to 5 a.m. because after that, warmer air comes back in from the south, changes it all back over to just plain rain. So again, from about midnight Thursday night to about 4 or 5 in the morning on Friday, there could be some slick spots on the roads. I'm talking about a glaze of ice, especially west and north of St. Louis. 40 should do it for the high on Thursday. Again, most of that day is dry. Friday, we've got a good chance of rain, mainly in the morning, but not all in the morning. Some spotty showers in the afternoon. 30% chance of a quick shot of some snow on Saturday. And then, Maurice, I got to say, the first work week of 2021 isn't looking too bad, at least on the front end. Highs near 50.
Well, look forward to it. See if we can get to that Monday where we see a big 5-0 there. All right, Matt, thank you very much. That's your News 4 update. Remember that we're always online at KMOV.com as well as your KMOV News app. Have a great one.